Now, Buncombe County has many great forms of alternative transportation. We have our ART bus system, we have mountain mobility, and today we're joined by Hope Bleeker with the Land of Sky Regional Council, who's going to tell us all about the new RIDE program. Thank you for joining us, Hope.
Great to be here, Max.
So tell us, what is the RIDE program?
Well, basically, the RIDE program is a subsidized transportation program. It's a same-day service that's offered to eligible riders of Buncombe County. Unlike existing paratransit programs that require riders to make advance reservations for their trips, this program provides same-day service. The taxi voucher program is also operated by individual providers in Buncombe County, and it operates on Sunday, unlike other transit services in Buncombe County.
So say I'm 65 or older and I want to use this program. What would I have to do? Like, what exactly does it entail?
Well, basically, interested citizens should call the Land of Sky Regional Council. Our phone number is 250-6750, extension 5, which is also the Mountain Mobility Office of Administration. It's where we sign clients up for the mountain mobility services. RIDE is a program that's offered in tandem with mountain mobility. And they should just call our office and we'll see if they qualify. Generally, the guidelines are fairly broad, and anyone, after they go through an eligibility process, which only takes a few minutes, they can purchase the vouchers through our offices. They're sold, they're $2.50 per voucher, and they're sold in books of 4 for $10, and also in books of 10 for $25. We work that process through the mail with interested participants, so once they qualify, it takes probably about a week to get the checks and or money order from anyone that wants to purchase a booklet, and then we send them out through the mail, and then they can start using the program.
So basically you just call the number, you get the booklet in the mail about a week later, and then you can start using it. And unlike the ART program or the bus program and stuff that doesn't run on Sundays or that has limited hours, what are the hours of the RIDE program?
Well, the hours are basically when the private providers are working. We have 5 transportation providers who are signed up for the program. And most of our clients will utilize this program anywhere from 6 in the morning until 11 p.m. at night. Some of the companies operate all night.
A lot of taxi cab services do run past midnight.
Right, exactly. And so to me, it really goes along with what Buncombe County was trying to achieve when they funded this program and designed it, which is simply an extra measure of freedom for users who may not want to sign up for a ride a day in advance. What the RIDE program offers is same-day service, which is nice. Now, there's a little bit of advance notice that'll be required, a couple of hours or so. But basically, it affords additional capacity on mountain mobility service, and it affords the users that extra element of freedom to not only travel on Sunday, like you said, but also to schedule a ride the day that you want the service.
They buy these vouchers for $2.50 for a cab ride. Normally a cab ride doesn't cost $2.50. How is this being subsidized? Like, where's the money coming from for this?
Well, basically, it's a user subsidy program. So when participants buy the vouchers for $2.50, Buncombe County pays an additional match of $2.50 for each particular trip that actually takes place. And then the county was successful a couple of years ago at receiving some federal grants for the balance of the cost of the program. So basically, those are the funding sources.
Okay, so it's starting now. When did this begin?
It went into a test period in April. We did a soft rollout. We have about 40 clients now who are signed up with the program. Many of them love it and use it regularly. And this quarter, we're doing some additional advertising, and we hope to bring even more clientele to the program.
Great. So for only $2.50, you can get basically a cab ride anywhere you need in Buncombe County through certain providers.
Yes, and I need to qualify that what happens is the vouchers are worth a $10 face value. They pay the cost of a one-way ride. So typically a trip to the store or a trip to the symphony, the movies, wherever you want to go, basically is going to be the cost of a $10 voucher, which that user has already purchased for $2.50. Now, users should note that additional trips, because the program applies anywhere in Buncombe County, if you're a resident of Black Mountain, for example, and you want to go to the airport, that particular trip is going to run a little higher than $10, obviously. And then in that case, the user will pay the balance of that trip cost. Most of the trips that take place in and around Asheville are about the cost of that one voucher. For short trips, in the event that a participant orders a short trip for 1 or 2 miles and the actual trip cost is less than $10, the provider will take that one voucher and no change is offered. The cost of the trips, though, vary by user. We have several transportation providers who are taxis, and they are metered, so they operate just like any taxi. The advantage of that, though, is that the mileage and the rate is very predictable. You can talk to the provider in advance to see how much your trip costs if you know exactly where you're going. And also, because it's a metered taxi, you can bring additional family members or friends along. So I think that's afforded people a tremendous amount of freedom, and it's been a nice element.
Great. And is this handicap accessible, obviously, because...
There are 2 providers who are working with us who are providing trips through the R.I.D.E program who do have ramps and ability to take wheelchairs and or scooters.
Okay. Well, this is a great new program. If you're interested, call the number. What's the number one more time?
250-6750 and punch extension 5 at Land of Sky.
And Land of Sky website has information on this for more information?
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet?
But we will.
Okay, we will. But just call the number if you're interested. And thank you very much for joining us, Hope.
Great to be here.